Good morning, everybody. Yes, it is I. It has been a couple months, actually, since the last True Blue vlog that I did. It's actually a pretty pleasant day here for February here in New Hampshire. The beast, she's all clean. It was literally 60 degrees yesterday. Cannot argue with that. So let's get going here. I have a few errands to run. I'm actually filming this on LG V20 for the first time. I'm not using the camera that I usually use. So we'll see how this goes. It seems to be running pretty smooth thus far. But let's get right to it. Okay guys, you know, as you all know, the handful of you that have stuck around, and thank you very much, you know who you are. The last couple months have been, you know, kind of a time for me to reflect, to get away from everything. You know, I'm still not on Facebook because, quite honestly, Facebook just doesn't do anything for me anymore. It's nothing but whining, complaining, and just memes just rehashed all the time. It's getting really irritating. So I'm no longer on Facebook. If people really needed to contact me, there are plenty of other means to do it. So, I mean, if you want to get in touch with me bad enough, I mean, I'm pretty much on everything else. But that being said, obviously those two videos that I posted where I just kind of opened up and let my opinion out there and said what needed to be said, you know, got a lot of backlash from that. And you know what? That's fine. But people think that because of those videos, I'm now this horrible, evil person that's, you know, just hell-bent on vengeance. It's not true at all. It really isn't. I mean, if I get scorned for saying what's on my mind, then that's fine. That's what YouTube is for. And yes, I took a risk in doing that. I lost a lot of people. I lost a lot of people that I really liked because of it. But I think the way I came across is, you know, just as I said, just this pure evil guy. I can't believe he said stuff like that. That's just, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. And some people just want to see things the way they want to see things, regardless. So I want to get that out of the way. That's done and out of the way. Moving forward here, that whole situation is pretty much done and over with. There's nothing I can do. Those guys are happy, so I'm happy, even though it still hurts. It always will. But it is 31 degrees, and I'll be starting my new assignment at a different store tomorrow for a short period of time. And for my errands, got to do a Subway run. Already got some Monster, so we're good there. Dunkin' Donuts. Oh yeah, I needed to get some gas as well, because I'm almost at half. I always fill up my vehicles at half. But yeah, I'll see you guys when I get into town. I have not decided on my Dunkin' flavor yet. Decisions, first world problems. This is what I love about having Mondays off. It's so quiet in town. I mean, this place is usually pretty slamming most of the time. I mean, we have Best Buy, Walmart, Denny's, pretty much everything you can think of. So that's why I absolutely despise having weekends off. For example, this week I had Saturday off, but you can't do anything because you have people up your ass all the time no matter where you go. It's ideal to have either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday off because most people are at work or school and you can just freely go about without any hassle or any fuss. Now, as for what I'm going to get at Dunkin', you know, I think I might just keep it simple. Maybe a caramel iced coffee. And this guy is awesome. He has a Don't Tread on Me sticker. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with maybe a caramel or a French vanilla. That's what I'm feeling today. Okay, so I'm at the Riverside Community Park, and quite obviously there's nobody else here. And this is just glare ice, so if I do take a tumble, you will know instantly between the blood and the screaming. But yeah, this thing is never maintained in the winter. Kind of nice though, very peaceful. So I did go with the caramel. Cream and sugar, I know it's internal damnation, but, you know, I don't do it all the time. Now, this is always a hot spot if you play Pokemon Go. There's a lot of Pokestops around this area. I haven't played it much recently. I know they've been updating it, but, you know, it's not really popular in the wintertime. But what they did do, and you can't really see it. Let me navigate here. They just redid the skate park over here, and it is awesome. They did an excellent job. New ramps, brand spanking new, concrete. I mean, it was built from the ground up. It wasn't half-assed. But we're warming up here. We're getting to 34. This is good. This is good. Might be able to wash the Equinox today. Is that not ridiculous? I feel like my tires are about to explode. They get pierced by the ice. Alright. Gonna head over to Subway. I always order 2 subs on my day off. I don't eat them both on the same day, don't get me wrong. It would be nice, but I try to spread them out a day or two. And I did splurge on 2 orders of hash browns. That's one thing Jesse and I always used to do. 2 orders of hash browns every time, because 1 order is never enough. And then get some gas after that. And just so you know, Josh and I still very much play Rocket League. It's pretty much the only game we do play. We play it on every day off that we have together. And I'm telling you one thing, they've been doing a fantastic job updating it. If you guys have not checked out Rocket League recently, you have to. I mean, there's just been some awesome updates. They're still supporting the game 100%, even more so. It's getting more difficult, don't get me wrong, but we still do have a blast playing it. You know, Subway is really the only place that I eat out, and I think it's because it's really the only, I don't want to consider it fast food, but it's really the only eatery where you can go get a relatively quick meal and not eat something that's synthetic, just bursting with saturated fat. I mean, you can't, it's like a happy medium. I think that's the best way to describe it. You know, pizza's great every now and then, but it just tears up your insides. Don't even get me started on the burger joints. So I think Subway is just that sweet spot. And they know me so well here because every day off, I always get the same 2 subs. And I go in, they know me by name. We're like a family now. It's really funny. Alright, and for our last stop of the day, gotta get gas. And they just put in this brand new gas station down here. It's called BJ's Gas. Any of you that are familiar with BJ's, it's basically a Sam's Club. But yeah, this just was, I want to say about 3 months ago this was installed. Which is awesome because this whole area was starved of gas stations. It's just one gas station that serviced this entire spot, and it's a hot spot. It was always packed, but this is wide open. There's so many more pumps than the other one. I want to say about double. And the gas is, what is it? Oh, $2.14. That's not bad at all. New Hampshire and their lack of tax. Gotta love it. I just absolutely love how I only pay $10 a week in gas. Well, give or take, 10 to 12 bucks. Granted, I don't live that far from work, but that is just awesome. That is just awesome. Almost negates the point of an electric or hybrid car. And don't get me wrong, you know, I would love to have, I almost bought a Chevy Volt because I love those. But when you get an SUV or an all-wheel drive vehicle like the Equinox, and yes, Teslas are all-wheel drive, but it's hard to go back to a car. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. So once again, thank you to those of you who have stuck around. I'm just kind of rambling on here. I'm gonna head back and play some Rocket League. We haven't streamed that in a while either. Maybe I'll start doing that again. Yeah, guys, hopefully I can get these updates out a little more frequently. I know I say that a lot, but something's got to happen, you know? I mean, it's been pretty uneventful. It's winter. Just been working and saving money. It's a year of conservatism. That's it, guys. If you have any questions you want to ask me directly, if there's anything that's on your mind, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. And until next time, guys, love you all. Take care. Stay safe. I'll see you on the flip side.